Thanks for joining us. I'm Don Nelson. Here are your top headlines. Tensions extremely high after Iran sends more than a dozen missiles at two military sites in Iraq housing U.S. troops. Iran retaliating after the U.S. killed one of the country's top military commanders in an airstrike last week. President Trump says he will address the nation tomorrow morning. The news comes as 4,000 members of the 116th headquartered in Boise will be taking part in a long-scheduled major European training exercise this spring. But the Idaho National Guard says their troops will be prepared for their overseas training.
Our personnel, regardless of what's going on in the world, always maintain vigilance. We're certainly keeping an eye on things that are going on elsewhere, but we're prepared for this mission.
About half of the troops from the 116th are Idaho Army National Guard members. They'll spend about a month training with heavy equipment in Germany this spring. Another 400 airmen from Idaho's Air National Guard will also be overseas this spring training in Western Asia. Here at home, family members upping the ante in the search for two missing Eastern Idaho kids. As we've told you, 7-year-old Joshua Vallow and his teenage sister Tylee Ryan have not been seen since September, and now their grandparents are offering a $20,000 reward for any information about the children's disappearance. Police are also looking for their children's parents and say they have been uncooperative. The grandparents, speaking to the media today, say they're still holding out hope.
We truly believe that these kids, and we hope and pray these kids are alive.
The children's mother, Lori Vallow, is believed to have left the state. And in Boise, the city is welcoming its first female mayor elected and its first new mayor in 16 years. Mayor Lauren McLean was sworn in today at City Hall. As we told you, the longtime city council president easily beat four-term incumbent and now former mayor Dave Beater in the December runoff election.
Now, Chief Meteorologist Scott Dorval with the On Your Side forecast.
Well, temperatures today did not feel winter-like at all, and it has been a mild winter, certainly. But it looks like some things are going to be changing here finally as we get colder air, more moisture, and rain starts to trend towards snow in the valley. 53, though, in Boise for that high temperature today. 42 in Stanley. Haley hits 37. 50 in Twin Falls. 38 in McCall. So some melting going on. Road conditions have improved, but that's it. Starting tomorrow morning, in mountain locations, road conditions will be getting snow covered. Will improve a little bit each afternoon with more and more snow coming in. It's going to be very variable, and there will be a lot of snow over the next 7 to 10 days. In the mountains, in the valley, it will be rain, snow, rain, snow, rain, snow, and then it will trend towards snow as we get towards the weekend. So here's cloud cover coming in tonight. Here's our cold front just to the west here. This front will come through overnight tonight with a burst of snow, maybe 4 o'clock in the morning, rain turning to snow. It could coat the grassy surfaces and maybe some roadways, but then it will tend to want to melt, and more snow will come in, say, right around the rush hour, and we'll have to watch that closely, especially east of Boise as the elevation goes up towards Mountain Home. We may have some slick conditions develop. Now tomorrow afternoon there'll be some unsettled weather coming in behind us. We'll get some rain showers mixed with some snowflakes at times, and snow showers persistent in the mountains with a couple of inches in Long Valley. But the real surge of moisture, that first major surge for the weekend, is right here. This is going to come blasting on in, and there's going to be a constant surge and flow of moisture into the northwest, and then colder air coming down from Canada, which is going to interact with that. That'll drop our temperature and bring those snow levels down, and eventually the valley floor will accumulate snow that will likely stick, and then our morning low temperatures will start to plummet, and we'll actually get some winter across the northwest. So here's the accumulation forecast for tomorrow, and it shows this light blue. So this is where we have a chance for maybe some slick roads in the morning. It'll all melt later in the day as temperatures shoot up into the 40s, but Bogus Basin could get a half a foot of snow. This might be a little overdone for Bogus Basin, but I'm not quite sure. I think they may do quite well out of the storm system, so get ready, skiers. It's going to be going well. We get a break on Thursday, and a break even through the middle part of the day Friday. It's probably going to be Friday evening and Saturday. That's when the snow will start to come in, and with these colder temperatures, we'll likely see snow accumulating over the weekend, and especially on Monday. I'm really concerned about the Monday morning commute. It could be very wintry, very snowy. Another update on that coming up right here later tonight.